Sloka number 22. Ye tu vijñāta vijñēyāha Vikṣrāntā vitate pade Bhāvā bhāva samāśvāsam Āyusteshāṃ sukhāyate. So Rama says, for people who make their life thinking that it is only for pleasure seeking and enjoyment, for the sake of they want money, paisa, gola, karaicha, bhogaicha, manon, all their life in the vision of Rama is full of misery and strife and struggle. That's all ayuhu ayasa karanam. Understand? So life is only for suffering. It is not for pleasure. If each one looks at their life, last time I told you, if you evaluate your thing, investment and sufferings are more, the pleasure that one gets is much, much less. That's what Rama says. All these are necessary to understand the limitations of life. हा जीवन काय हो काय नाही आहे पण माणसाला कळत नाही म्हणून त्याच्या मागे पळतात. That's a problem. So that being the case, Rama says, I have understood. That's the meaning here. Rama says, I have understood this limitation. Hence my mind is not there. My mind is not there. I am not able to go after that. That's why I have withdrawn. म्हणून कोणा कुठे जायला वाटत नाही. काय नाहीये काय ठेवलंय हो काय ठेवलंय कुठे काय नाहीये पण वाटतं सर्व आहे म्हणून पण आपल्या अनुभवातून कळतो पण कोणी शिकत नाही ना कोणी शिकत नाही. That's a problem. Nobody seems to understand things. That shows how immature we are all. That's what we must all understand. So all these things will come only if you are matured. That's why Rama used apraud atma vivekana. Apraud atma vivekana. People are all mature. That's why this is the problem you see. The particular dichotomy they say that viruddhata. We all study all these things, but our life is equally there also. That's the problem. No way things are different, I tell you. That's why I told you many times. वो पढ़ता नहीं है वो आदमी भी ऐसा है आप लोग सब पढ़ के ऐसा है क्या फर्क पड़ता है. That's why people are asking. सब लोग पूजा विजा करता है क्यों खराब करता है क्यों झूठ बोलता है क्यों ऐसा करता है. अरे शास्त्र बोलता है कि ऐसा करो करके. आप लोग वेदांत में कितना बोलता है क्या रहने का फिर भी आप लोग ऐसा रहेगा तो कौन इसका दोष है. शास्त्र है क्या. शास्त्र के ऊपर क्यों दोष करता है आप लोग. अपने शास्त्र के ऊपर क्यों दोष करता है. आदमी लोग लगता है शास्त्र में कोई खराबी है. शास्त्र में क्या खराब है. आप लोग से कितना बोलता है ठीक से रहो अच्छा रहने का ये नहीं करने का वो नहीं करने का. दुनिया में भी सब लोग बताता है सब सुनता है फिर वही करेगा तो दोष किसका है. अरे व्यक्ति का दोष है वो क्यों करता है कुछ सोचना चाहिए. That's a problem. You must all understand. But people ask that day questions were asked all these things. Why people are like this? Why people are like this? What else to say? Bhagavan himself has told you. What is the reason for people? They have got in all of them the pressure of kama, krodha, greed. The greed is the problem in the life of people. Passions and lust. These are all the things. Understand it? Which they don't seem to manage. They don't seem to control. They don't seem to understand the defect in all these things. So if you want to live like animals, that's what Rama is going to tell here. What is the difference in life of people if they are going to live like this? What is this life? That's what Rama is going to ask. काय जीवन आहे तुमचं आणि जानवरांच्या जीवनामध्ये काय फरक आहे हो काय फरक नाही रामा म्हणतात. This is what we all must understand. That's why we are all not knowing. Rama says we are running after this pleasurable object thinking it is pleasure, but they are all poison. That's why visham. Rama is told. Understand? Unless we understand, our mind will not withdraw from all these things. You have to educate the mind, which I have told you so many times in Bhagavad Gita. That's called education. Education in other field is quite different, which I have told you 1,000 times. It has got no relationship with your personal life. This personal life, this private life, this education, college education, you can have scientists, you can be PhD. It has got nothing to do with this life of ours. You can see that. That day people have written all these questions to me. Scientists are like that. Why people are like this? Because it has got no relationship at all. That's why people think we can live without all these things. That is a misunderstanding people are all having. That's why they give priority, preference to that. And no preference that as though we can live. Iska bigger bhi, पेट भरेगा. I told you many times. सब लोग को लगता है, ये नहीं तो पेट नहीं भरेगा क्या? ये नहीं तो वो नहीं होगा क्या? ये नहीं तो एक नहीं होगा क्या? This is the question people keep on asking. कौन नहीं बोलता है भाई? पेट भरने के लिए नहीं चाहिए. सबको मालूम है. और ये पेट भरने के लिए नहीं. I told you all these things in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. I told all these things. So these are all the reasons why you people say you are not able to answer people. You should answer. I have told you everything. I have told you everything. But you must all remember all these things. When people raise such questions and arguments, you must be able to, that's why you are being made to know all these things. And we are giving you enough reasons for it. Karan batate aapko. Kyun? Kaisa? Why? Everything. But if you are not going to grasp it, then neither you will change, nor you can tell anybody and convince anybody. So that is all what is called learning place. You must learn properly, assimilate things. Then only you all must understand. I was also like any people who come, they don't come directly in the mother's womb like this. Everybody gains everything by their effort only. Something is told to you. More and more you have to make it and learn. That is what is life is. Life is. Understand? That's why in our village they will say, many of the people would have, if somebody is climbing a tree or something, up to which place you can particularly support that fellow, till your hand can reach. Beyond that, have you not heard in your houses? These are all regular terms which we use in our houses. That is, up to where people can help you, up to where people can guide you. There is a limit to all this. Beyond that, each one has to use one's own buddhi. That is what is called life. That is what is called learning. You must all understand. So all these things are not for criticism's sake. ये निंदा के लिए नहीं है. निंदा बोल के रखे, इससे समझाता है. Through this we are being taught, we are being educated in what line our thinking should be. In case we want to withdraw, this is a help. आपको मदद करता है. आपका मन भी कैसा ये सबसे बाहर आएगा, जब आपका मन को भी ऐसा समझाएगा, तो आपका मन भी आ जाएगा. As I told you many times, example, how you try to tell children what is the defect here, what is the defect there. Like that it is meant to you, the child like you, the mind of you. That's what you must understand. When you are telling a child, you think you are great. That's why you tell the child. But who are you now? With reference to what? Shastra is telling you are equally a child, a proud Atma Vivekanam. That is what you must understand. It is equivalent to child. Immature. So these are all the things you must all understand. Now in particularly contrast, ulta, ulat, Rama says, tu means contrast, kintu, parantu. In the same world, in the same situation, इधर ही ये दुनिया में, दूसरा किधर नहीं है, परलोक में, स्वर्गलोक में, देवलोक में नहीं है, इधर ही ये दुनिया में. तो particularly ये mean those people, जो कोई भी मनुष्य, आदमी लोग particularly, विज्ञात विज्ञेयाहा. Vijñeyaha, plural. There are so many people, not one. That's why plural all these things. Bhagavachan. ऐसे लोग बहुत है. As Bhagavan has told in Gita. Understand? Bhagavan told you particularly. Vitaraga bhayakrodaha manmayamam upasritaha bhagavaha jnana tapasa putaha. That is what Rama says here. Vijnata Vijneyata. कोई भी एक आदमी नहीं है. भगवान दोनों बोलता है. पहला ऐसा बोला. But when it came to 7th chapter, Bhagavan told, Manushyanam Sakastreshu Kaschit Yatati Siddhe. Just now you all read. Yatatam api Siddhanam Kaschit, Bhagavan said. A Kaschit can be taken, a very rare few, a percentage less. So these are all the way both are said. There Bhagavan said, Bhagavaga. बहुत लोग आया है. इधर बोलता है कोई कमी है, क्वचित बोलता है. ये भगवान ऐसा क्यों बोलता है? दोनों है भाई, दोनों. हाउ? युगा संबंधी इन डिफरेंट युगा. That is why I have told you yuga. When 8th chapter I told you what is all the yuga they say. It is all from the standpoint of the particularly what is the grade of human beings, development, degradation, everything. So in the vision of our Shastra, Athapatanam of human particular values is maximum in Kali Yuga. That is called Kali Yuga. Human degree and human quality drops and drops and drops. Gradually dropping is different yuga. That is in Purana style, in each yuga, Asuras, Rakshasas start increasing. That's why in Gita, Bhagavan said, who is Asura Rakshasa? A human mind. That's all. Nothing else. Now this is all your experience today. What is happening in the world. What human beings are doing. Especially this male member's mind, what has happened today, we cannot understand. That means they are not sparing women on the road. Anywhere, young girls, all sorts of things. To what extent the mind of people, they are becoming the dogs and other things. That's all left to animals to behave like that. But the people are behaving like that. So what sort of life things are coming? You must all understand this is all what is called Kali Yuga. That is why even educated people behave that way. Then what to talk of illiterate people? You all must understand what is what. We think our Shastra is all useless. It's all bundle. Only science is great. That's what we think. Science is great in its field. I have told you many times. That doesn't mean we are heckling at science. But science cannot come with this level. Okay? This is what you all must understand and try to tell your children, if at all they tell. This is where you are all failing. You are not able to do. Science is okay. Science is very good. But it cannot do anything with reference to our personal, private life. You must understand. Science deals with machines. Science deals with body. Science doesn't deal with mind. You all must understand. And we are, I told you, more mind-oriented we are all. These are all the things you all have to tell your children. If at all they argue, they particularly say, you must try to make them understand all these things. This is where you are lacking because you don't know. So after study of all these things, whenever occasion arises, you must be able to explain to them what is what. After studying, we don't know. Then why do you go to study in college? You are able to do everything. Why not here? Is it not explained to you in a language you understand? The way you understand? Then why it is not possible? I would like to know. Why it's not possible? You also prove your intelligence everywhere. That is what? This is an equipment not only for you, if you have got a responsibility, that is why a manager who becomes a training, he is not only has to know, he has to make others know. That is a responsibility. Like even a person studied in the school or college, पढ़ा, बाद में खुद अध्यापक होगा तो खुद समझना है, दूसरे को भी समझाना है. These are all the things. It is not easy. That is the situation of parents. Not only they should understand, they should be capable of making their children understand. खुद का बच्चे लोग को भी समझाने के लिए मालूम होना चाहिए. But you can do that only when you know, not ordinary, much more than ordinary. That will come only by more and more you thinking, you assimilating, you doing that. That's why life itself is a great education, I have told you. You must be educated. Because I told you, the moment you are every stage of life, from a student, when you become grahastha according to Shastra, you are responsible now. That's the idea. You are responsible. Married life is not just casual enjoyment or anything. Married life means you are taking up responsibility. Responsibility. You are going to manage a house. All details, somebody helped and somebody did. You only sat, eat and run away and other things you did. But the moment you become married, you have got responsibility in your hand. Understand itself. Like in the office I told you, when you are only an assistant, you have to just come at 9 o'clock and go at 5 o'clock. Nothing to bother. Other people have to sit and see what is happening. But when you become an officer, can you run away? You cannot run away. How even you see all these things? Same is the case in our life also. What is the difference between single and married life? And when you become parents, all the more. This is what people don't seem to understand at all. People don't seem to understand. That's why everybody wants to spend these days. They think, what are our life? What is our life? Once you have got children, your life is secondary. Their life is primary. This today people don't seem to understand. They don't seem to understand at all. These are all the things one has to understand more and more. That's why I told you, married life means you have to learn sacrifices. Sharing, caring, so much. Shankaracharya, I told you, talks about mother. How much you have sacrificed for me, mother. But I am a particularly careless, so irresponsible son. What particularly sin you would have done to have a son like me, Shankaracharya says. What have I done to you? Nothing. Today I may be a great man in the world. But when I see you as my mother and I am your son, I am really worthless, he says. I am worthless son. Aham kuputra, he says. I am a kuputra. Because I didn't do anything to you. I just walked away. But how much you did for me. From the time you bore me and you brought up, how much of sufferings you have gone through. When I think of, I regret and repent for. What a useless son I am, prodigal son I am. Shankaracharya says. You all must understand. Why did he say that? Not he is regretting. The world should understand. The world should understand. Understand? The same thing he tells to his mother when he was cremating her. He said all these things. Shankaracharya, when he was cremating and he went there, he uttered all these things to his mother. But when he prayed on mother also called Devi, there also he asked for pardon. Aparadha kshama. Kuputro pajayate, kumata na jayate. Kumata kabhi bhi na bhavati. Never, he says. So this is the respect Shankaracharya got for mother. But you all should qualify that by doing that to children. That's why I told you in the first chapter itself. Why Arjuna was telling Sri to Dushta to Varsneya Jayate Varna Sankaraka. Why did he say that? I told you at that time. All forms of dharma, custodians, with reference to this conduct of children upbringing is in the hands of mothers. These are all the things we must understand. If we don't understand that, that is the plight of today's children. Because mother is not available, father is not available. And everybody thinks they are all great in that. But then at the cost of your responsibilities. That is why the whole world is in this manner today. But why should we not? Why should we remain in the kitchen only or what? Like this, like that, people ask a question. What answer can you give? You cannot give answer to all these things, please. Each one has to understand their responsibilities. It must know. Because you are taking the responsibility on your own. When you take up a job, you are taking a responsibility. When you get married, you are taking a responsibility. When you have children, you are taking a responsibility. Everywhere you are taking. Then you should realize, you should understand. That when you don't understand only, it is only immaturity. That's apakwa. That's why aprauda Rama is telling. These are all the things you all must understand. It is not a bed of roses. But we want everything to be bed of roses. You dreamt as though married life means bed of roses. And these days children think like that. Why? Cinema mein aisa dikhata hai. Next day they are dancing and rolling and this thing, that thing. Our life will be like that. Whose life is like that? It is not. There are false things. And people carry in their mind as though life is going to be like that. That's why they are roaming about careless in life. They think life should be like that. These are all the ailments that is going on today. Understand? That's all called avivekam. Not able to understand what is life for, what is the importance of life. That is why compared to that, ye vijñāta vijñeyaha. Vijñeyaha means who have understood. Tattva-darishinaha, jnaninaha, relatively well, particularly matured people. Understand itself. They are all matured people with reference to what is life, what is the purpose of this human life, very clearly understood. And they have understood, that's why vijñāta vijñeyaha, everything they understood. Not one thing, only Vedanta, all about human life. What is the purpose of human life? What is it? Everything clearly understood by them. Such people. And what happened to them? They are vitate pade vishrantaha. Vitate pade. And this vitate pade itself is the Paramatma padam Bhagavan. Understand the padam. Taddama paramam mama. Tat padam parimargitavyam. Bhagavan told you. Yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuyaga. That padam. Yad gatvana nivartante. That padam. That's called vitatam. Why? Sarvam Brahma, which is spread all over. That the vitatam has come where? In second chapter. Understand? Bhagavan clearly told you. Avinashitu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam vitatam. Totally pervaded, yaptam, yaplela, sarvatra. That way it is not all other things are narrow. Why? Thoda idhar. Only idhar sukham. Dusra jagah mein nahi hai. This is absolute sukham. Absolute happiness. Permanent at all time. That's why vitatam. Baki sab ek jagah mein thoda sukha. Baki jagah mein dukha. Whereas here, all through. That's why Bhagavan told you it is akshayam, atyantikam, shashvatam. All these words are said. That is the meaning of vitate pade. In that path, they have gone, they have attained, and they have rested. Vishrantaha, completely resting, peaceful. Vishranti mil gaya wo log ko. Understand? Well resting, no problem, absolutely. Understand itself. Such people, particularly, he says, how are they? Bhava samashwasam. Bhavam abhavam. All dundva. Bhava abhavam stands for dundva. Beginning from janana maranam. Onwards. Vyaktam avyaktam. All forms of opposites. That's all Gita, Bhagavan, I told you, general. Sukha dukkham, labha labham, jaya jayam. So many things are there. And the world is in that. So samyak ashwasam means where these problems are not there. Why? They are dundvatita. In Gita, dundvatito vimatsaraha. Samasiddhava siddhaucha. Understand? All of them. All the things. All opposites. But we are fluctuating from upar niche. But this mind is samyak ashwasam. That's a samatvam yoga yuchyate. That yoga. Nothing disturbs them in life because they cannot touch and they are all mithya. All mithya. Apne liye nahi hai. That understood clearly. That's what is very much essential. दुनिया नहीं बदलने का बोला है, क्या बदलने का? आपका समझ, आपका बारे में, दुनिया का बारे में. जब तक शास्त्र, वेदांत, भगवत गीता सब पढ़ के ये नहीं होता है, पढ़ना नहीं पढ़ना दोनों एक है. क्यों? जब तक ये नहीं होता है तब तक आप अपेक्षा रखेगा, अपेक्षा, एक्सपेक्टेशन, वो बदलना, ये बदलना, ये करना, वो होना. और हमेशा आपका जैसा होता है क्या? आपका इच्छा जैसा कभी नहीं होता है. तो क्या होगा? आपका मन भी ऊपर नीचे होते रहेगा. That is why our life is like that. Because our expectations never stops. Never stops. क्या करूँ, हम लोग सब ऐसा है ना, ऐसा ही रह जाओ भाई, ऐसा ही रह जाओ. बदलने को तैयार नहीं तो क्या बदल सकता है? कौन बदलाएगा? दुनिया कभी नहीं बदल सकता है, भगवान से भी नहीं होगा. ऑलमोस्ट अंडरस्टैंड. तो इसके लिए रास्ता मार्ग रहता है आपके लिए, ये समझ के आप बदलना चाहिए. For all the things Bhagavan has told particularly, that is what is necessary. Everywhere. So that condition being there, they have come to that. Hence, bhava samaswasam ayuhu tesham ayuhu. That दुनिया में ऊपर नीचे सब पहले जैसा है, मगर उनका मन आश्वासम, समाधान. It's a common phrase used in Tamil Nadu. Ashwasam. Understand? That ashwasam. Shwasam means breathing. आराम से अपन श्वास ले सकते हैं. क्यों? अभी कुछ तकलीफ नहीं है. That is called ashwasam. Otherwise, दुखी जो भी कैसा आश्वास लेता है, श्वास लेता है. All sorts of varieties are there, like asthma people. The ashwasam means everything at home, nice and cool, peaceful. Tamil Nadu, any problem goes, immediately ashwasam. That's what it is. Comfortable. Ashwasam means comfortable, peaceful, proper. Understand it, sir? That's it. Rama says, their life is, other people are suffering, particularly all the life is full of that which is called trouble, ayasam. Opposite is all nice and particularly peaceful. With ease, my life is peace. काय सर्व सोपाच आहे, सर्व काय त्रास नाही. That is what Rama is telling. त्या लोकांना सर्व सोपा वाटतं, काय त्रास नाहीये, काय नाही. Understand? शांत, निवांत, महाराष्ट्र. That is what is here. That is what is here. Samaswasam, samyak aswasam. Purnam, completely. And because of what? Ayuhu sukhayate. So त्यांच्या आयुमध्ये त्यांना काय जातं? सुख. इतरांच्या काय? कधी कधी सुख, बाकी वेळ दुःख, त्रास. येणं मात्र कसं असं. That's what Rama says. That's why they have paid attention to life and understood what is what in life. Not by anything. क्यों? श्रीमंतांना सुद्धा त्रास आहे. त्याचे श्रीमंत काय होत नाही. Rama has told you. Understanding makes you. But we spend our life for all other things, plenty. But not where we should spend time. That's why I am telling you, in spite of coming here, you people priorities, everything else is not this. That's a problem. Not complaining. You all must understand. That's why gradually things have to become lesser and lesser, provided you want this. If you don't want this, you are free to do whatever you want. But if you are really saying, I want what the Shastra says, this is the change that has to come about. In you, which you have to bring it on your own. Not obliging anyone. दूसरे के लिए मत करो. अगर कुछ चाहिए तो करो. Because you are not obliging anybody. Because who is the beneficiary? Yourself, yourself, yourself. फायदा किसको है? आपको है, आपको है. इसलिए अगर आपको फायदा चाहिए, आप करो. That's what you must do. Otherwise, no. जैसा खाना खा के फायदा किसको होता है? I told you many times. आप खाना खाएंगे तो उसका पेट भर गया, भरा क्या? उसका बुक चले गया, है क्या? नहीं है. आप खाना खाया, आपका बुक चले गया, आपको फायदा होता है. ऐसा है ये भी. उधर पेट आई टोल्ड, इधर मन भर लो, मन भर लो. That's what you must understand. You must understand. केव्हा त्रास है? जेव्हा मन भरलं नाही. हो मन खाली है. That is a problem. That's a problem. This is what you must understand here. That's what it is. All by Vijñāta Vijñeyaha. They are all very important to note. They are simply understood. कुछ लाभलं नाही, फक्त समजलं, समजलं. Vijñātam, very clearly understood. What is my reality? What is all this? Clearly understood. That's why everything is there at the level of understanding. Our understanding is the problem which Rama himself is telling. Rama himself is telling. And he has understood clearly. Understand? Reasoned out. Very clearly reasoned out. That is what is essential. That is what is essential. Which you must know. Which is lacking in us. That's what you must know. Okay. Now Rama says that. What is our status compared to other people? Rama Swayam खुद बोलता है. अपन कसा हो? Rama says everywhere, not others, including me. That's a plural everywhere, Rama says. Because I am part of, I am no way can particularly criticize others because I am also contributing to their views. That's what. That's what Rama is telling. That's a beauty of Rama. People generally are very great in criticizing others. But me matter nahi. So what? That's what we are all. But Rama says, I am including me. Maja saha. Rama says. That is what the beauty. You all must understand. That's why Rama says here. Vayam parimitakara parinishthita nischaya samsara bratadip punje munen ayushi nirvrataha. So Vayam, upon Sarva, all of us, Rama says plural, all other people compared to the earlier lot, the balance of the majority, that called Vayam, Vayam. What are they? Parimitakara Parinishtita Nischaya. Parimitakara means finitude, limited. Sankuchita, Sankuchitam, narrow, limited, that condition. That is Parimita-akaram. Akaram, the limit, the sima. Parimitam means limited, finite, thoda, kamni. That's the idea. Understand? Amitam means limitless. Parimitam means very little, very small, very limited. Parimita-akaram. Not only that, Parinishtita Nischaya. Though it is limited, but we think our understanding is correct. We are all right in that dridam, Parinishtitam, Nischayam. We have got a definiteness that I am not wrong. We are all right. That another one. Ulta. Ulta. This is what Bhagavan has told you. Suviruda Moolam Buddhi. कौन मानने को तैयार है क्या? हम लोग गलती करते हैं? Nobody is willing to. Nobody is willing to say we are wrong or we are committing mistake. I don't think so. In what way we are wrong? You see everybody. What is wrong? Everybody is doing the same thing. सब लोग वही करता है. तो क्या गलती है? That's what everybody thinks. So who thinks that all other people thinking is? As Bhagavan says, who are all they? Abhipasthitaha. Bhagavan has told you. Understand? Who praise all these things? Bhagavan told you. Yamima pushpitam vajam prabhadanti abhipasthitaha. What is pushpitam vajam? Stuti. अपना जीवन सारखा कुछ नहीं है, हम लोग जैसा कोई नहीं है, यही बहुत अच्छा है, ऐसा सब बात करने वाला. That's what Bhagavan said. They are all avipachitaka. Avipachitaka, immature. That's why, understand, parimitākāra, parinishtita nishchayaha. Though we are immature and our thing is wrong, we are living, but we think we are the only right people. Upanishad says particularly, mūఢāha. But they think they are all the wisest people in the world, particularly. Understand? Dayam pandidam manyamānāha. Dandramya mūఢāha. Understand? This is what Upanishad gives for all such people. But they never will accept. वो लोग को दुनिया के बारे में क्या मालूम है, झाड़ का नीचे बैठा है, वो लोग को क्या मालूम है. That is what is our opinion about them. Is it or not? We will say like that. So आपको क्या विज्ञान कुछ मालूम है क्या, ऐसा सब पूछेगा. इसे क्या मालूम है आपको दुनिया के बारे में, बात करता है दुनिया के बारे में, ऐसा सब बोलेगा. That's what we will expect them. Because in our opinion you should know science. अच्छा चंद्र में क्या कैसा आपको मालूम है, अभी उधर गया है इधर गया, आपको कुछ मालूम है क्या, कि आप कैसा दुनिया के बारे में बात करते हैं, कुछ मालूम नहीं. इपट्टा लाइक शंकराचार्य, अच्छा कुटुंब चलेगा क्या, अच्छा पूछेगा. Because these are all the things you think great. Understand? That's why Shankaracharya favorite story they will say, when that Mandana Mishra's wife asked him about, what is the life of a husband and wife, do you know? मालूम नहीं, पीछे तुम दुनिया के बारे में क्या बात करते हैं. That's what people think. That's a great life. Understand? These are all the things they will talk about Shankaracharya. Understand? When Shankara Jayanti is there, these are all the topics they discuss. Understand? Never they will talk. Shankaracharya wrote Bhashyam, talking about Vedanta, never comes. All sorts of stories only that's there. What is the greatness of Shankaracharya? That is never brought out. Never brought out. Understand? That's why each one has got their own way of looking at things. Their way of looking. That's why Rama is telling. So we will always think in our own way, from our standpoint. आपला आपला दृष्टिकोन, त्या दृष्टिकोनातून सर्व पाहतो माणसं. That's what we should understand. But we think in our own way, we are all great, great, great. That's why why I am telling Gita, Bhagavan himself has condemned all these things. That parinishthita nishchayaha, Bhagavan told you, nanyadastiti vadina. Nanyadastiti vadina. Understand? They think this alone is life. There is nothing beyond this. What else is life? Aisa bhavana rakhne wala. And hence holding the opinion, we are right. We are the only people who are right. That opinion. That's what parinishthita nishchaya. Nishthitam. Nishchayam. Very firm. Very firm. Dhrida nishchaya. They are all having. That we are never wrong. We are all right people. That opinion. Parinishthita nishchayaka. Particularly, here Rama says, I including all of them because I am following everybody. That's Rama says, Vayam, हम लोग सब ऐसा है, Vayam. अतः कुटे है संसार अभ्र तदित पुंजे, particularly निश्चिदाहा. Understand? And we are caught here. Now Rama is giving an example of samsarameva abhram. A samsara, pausacha megha, the cloud, rainy cloud. Samsara abhram. But why it is rainy cloud? Tadit punje. Punja means collection. Khub ala. When you have got dark clouds, ekdam paus yenare aata baga kiti, ekdam kala kala zare aata. That is called samsara abhra punja. How tadit? Tadit means garjan. Garjan. Dark clouds and rain comes. साथ में क्या आता है? पहला, you find bijli in Hindi. Lightning stars. Vidyut. That's why it is called Vidyut. Lightning is Vidyut in our Shastra. That Vidyut, because when lightning strikes means there is a particular future. And there is a boom particularly. Short circuit means that short circuiting is that. And what is the intensity? That is why Rama says, our life is full of this. Understand? Then what happens? At that time only sound. That's why when Garjan is severe, everybody shivers. Is it or not? Children start crying. Even elders don't want to go out. Fear. That's what samsara abra tadipunje. In the severe particular thunder of the samsara, with the cloud and rain, of what? Of dukkham all the time. Suffering particularly. Then, aisa ayushi, aisa ayu mein, aisa jivan mein. This type of particularly, hey Mune, oh Mune, particularly, na nirvrataha, abhi tak shanti mila nahi hai, sukha mila nahi hai. If you are caught in the rain, this is what you must understand. Paus jorat padto. Kasli paus? Garjan barobar. Ani एवढा. आणि आपण रस्त्यावर कसं वाटतं? छान वाटतं. सुख वाटतं. वाटतं का? How it will be? That is what samsara Rama says. Because every now and then कुछ ना कुछ असा गर्जन होता है. इथे बाप फुटलं, हे झालं, असं झालं, तसं झालं. रोज पेपर में, न्यूज में, बातम्या में क्या बोलता है? एवढा मारलं, एवढा झालं, हे झालं, ते झालं. सकाळी छान वाटतं. छान वाटतं. What is it? What is the present life? And if at all bomb putla, our people are there. शांत वाटते का? अरे त्याला काय झालं माहिती नाही, फोन आला नाही, तू फोन करून विचार. All sorts of things start. What it is? This is what Rama is telling. This life is permanently uncertain. All concerns and worries. See, Rama told on those days, but today what is the life of people? Constantly. Concern, worry, anxiety. That is full of life. This is what is the samsara, the world we are all living. And we think that's all nice and running after that. That way Rama says, that is what is the opinion. Why? You should be optimistic. For so many years you have been optimistic. Things are going optimism or pessimism? No, I don't know. Understand? Day by day every standard is going down only. Nothing is going up except people. So that being the case, I don't know what to do. That's why Rama is telling all these things you must understand. So nirvrataha means we are still not nirvrataha. We are not still peaceful, not sukhis, not sukhitaha, not sukhitaha. सुख नहीं पाया अभी तक. अभी तक सुख नहीं पाया. क्या करूं, क्या करूं? That's what is Rama telling. Now further. Now that samsara, now Rama goes in another way. First he starts, Rama said, there is rainy cloud, thunder. Now Rama says it is a sagar. Samsara sagar. Then what is this body? And where are we? All those things Rama is telling. Samsara samsrutavasyam Venosmin sargasagare Kayavalyam vaso brahman Jivitam mena rochate. So Rama says, ये जीवन में मेरा कोई रुचि नहीं है, न रोचते. I don't find any taste. I have no taste, no relish. I don't relish this life. That's what Rama is telling. मैं न रोचते जीवितम. बाकी लोगों को कैसा मालूम है, मेरा तो नहीं है वैसा. क्या करूं, क्या करूं? रुचि नहीं है इसमें मेरा. इसके लिए मैं ऐसा बैठा हूँ. बाकी लोगों को बहुत अच्छा रुचि. मला तो एक छान वाटतो. तुला काय झालं? मैंने तो क्वेश्चन. That question. That's why Rama is telling. Rama doesn't say everybody. मेरा ऐसा है, बाकी का क्या मालूम नहीं. Rama says, my condition is that. जीवितम में न रोचते. वही Rama, ऐसा क्या है? थोड़ा शक्कर टाकू का? Rama is telling what is the reason. What is this asyam samsara samsrutau asmin sarga sagare. All samsara. Sargam is srishti, which is a sagaram. And that in that sagaram, our samsara sagaram. The srishti itself is one ocean. In that ocean, our life is another ocean. Double. So, asmin means in this, aisa. Samsara samsrutau. Samsruti means continuity. Repeated coming and going. Asmin samsara sagare means which are repeatedly born. Janma lena, jana. In that particular thing, continuity of that. What is this particularly? He says now. So, this Kayavalli ambasaha penaha. What is his body? Rama compares this particular body to be a froth as a result of that. Understand? What is pena? When you make milkshake, upar kya aata hai? Milkshake. English froth. Kya bolta aap log? Face. That face. That is what it is. So our body is what? Face. In what? The samsara sagar. Samsara sagar ka face hai this shariram. Why? That it is a repetition of that. That is, body repeatedly comes. Like when the waves are coming, froth keeps on coming. Understand itself. So our body is an effect of all our actions and our thinking. You get this body. This is the vision Rama is telling. So particularly, so he says now, Kayavat Jivanam Jivitam Mena Rochate. Aisa Sharir ka saath mein aur ek Jivan chalana. You think of the froth in the ocean. Upar jata hai, niche aata hai, udhar jata hai, idhar jata hai. Like that our life also is what? Idhar se udhar. Hinta hai, jata hai. That's what our life is. So Rama says, I am not particularly having any sort of sukham or pleasure in all these things. When I think of it, I don't know what is this life. Understand now? Okay. So further Rama again comes to other people. Prapyam samprapyate yena bhuyo yena na shochyate paraya nirvrute sthanam yattadjivitamuchyate. Now comparison, tulana karke, Rama says, what in my opinion is really Jivanam? Ayu manje kai, Jivan manje kai, mother mat asa hai. My opinion about life is this. In a life, jo Jivan mein, in any life, Rama says particularly, yena means by anyone, jo koi bhi aadmi, by anyone. Yena, what? Yena जीवितेना, अपना जो जीवन से, अपना आयु में, आयु करके. That's what you must understand. Yena is an instrument, hetu, instrumental case it is. It is the particular thing that you must understand. Yena, by which? Jivitena. It is an adjective for jivitena. Yena jivitena. Rama is comparing life. आप लोग सब आयु करता है, जीवन करता है, जीवन करके क्या मिलेगा तो अच्छा है. रामा इज टेलिंग. सो ये न जीवितेन इस नाउ प्राप्यम पराया निर्वृते के स्थानम संप्राप्यते. प्राप्य मीन्स वर्थ टू बी गॉट. सचमुच जो प्राप्त करके लेना वही है. दैट्स व्हाट इट इज. दिस इज द रियल वन. दिस इज द रियल वन. That's why what is really to be gained is this only. Understand? What is it? What is Bhagavan told you? What is the real thing? Yam prapyana nivartante. That is the real thing. That is the real thing to be gained. Nothing else. Nothing else. That is nityam shashvatam. Yajñātva bhuya negonyate jnātavyam avasishyate. Praptavyam instead of jnātavyam. Prapyam, Rama uses particular thing. Understand? That's what is the real life. Rama says. Otherwise, Bhagavan says what? यम प्राप्य न निवर्तनते, वापस नहीं आता है, दुख में नहीं आता है, संसार में नहीं आता है. और ऐसा ब्राह्मी स्थिति पार्थ नैनाम प्राप्य विमुच्यति. और यस्मिन् स्थितः गुरुणाभि दुःखेन न विचाल्यते. ऐसे सुखम अत्यंतिकम यत्तद्. All this thing is what is Rama is talking. That life, a life where you get that. Particularly, yena jivitena, it is now, paraya nirvriteke sthanam prapyam. That is the real thing to be attained. सचमुच अगर प्राप्ति करके लेना है तो ये है, वो संप्राप्ति दे, वो प्राप्ति करके लेता है. The one who attained that, made it in their life, they make it in their life. Such people. These are all the things Bhagavan tells in Gita also. Bhagavan says, Yasya sarve samarambhaga kama sankalpa varjitaha jnanagni dagda karmanam tamahu panditam bhuta. They are the people. Who has understood all these things. They are the real people. That is the life a human being has to do with their life. But not this amassing wealth and other things and leaving everything and going again to land somewhere else. Understand? Where you land you don't know. But the life you got, where did you spend? Collecting maximum and living in every bank. And all your money you could not use because so much you have got, एक दिन में खा सकता है क्या? नहीं खा सकता है. तो क्यों इतना जमा के क्यों रखता है भाई? किसके लिए रखता है? तुम क्या कर सकता है? Does anybody think? Does anybody? It's a disease. I tell you, it's a disease. It's a disease. No thinking, no thinking. You can amass crores and millions and billions. What for? What for? तुम कितना कपड़ा पहनेगा, कितना कोली में रहेगा, कितना बंगला में रहेगा, कितना गाड़ी में तुम यात्रा करेगा. 10 गाड़ी रखेगा तो कौन सा गाड़ी में तुम यात्रा करने वाला है? क्या करने वाला है? क्यों जमाता है इतना? क्यों जमाता है? किसके लिए? कोई सोचता है क्या? कोई सोचता है क्या? कोई सोचता नहीं है. अपना जीवन इसमें ही लगाता है. किसके लिए? This is what we must all understand. Swamiji, after all, they are all for all of progress, no progress. क्या progress? We are talking about your life. Your life. What progress? In Pune itself, you got 5 flats and 5 bungalows and 25 cars. Then Bombay, Calcutta, Delhi, everywhere. What are you going to do with all of them in your life? How many days you will stay in every place? How many days you will travel in everything? Does anybody think? Foolishness, they spend their life in all these things to collect dirty. This is the human life that is going on today. Competition one with the other. Does anybody think? But everybody thinks, that is what is nice. That is what is life. That's what everybody should do. This is what it is. You encourage your children also to be like that. These are all the thinking that is going on in the world. That's why even retired people don't seem to stop. They are all so busy than they were working. By still collecting money. For what? For what? When they will eat? What they are going to do? Really, I am telling you. That's why in spite of coming to all these things, still the mind doesn't change. Still the mind doesn't change. You must all understand, please. That's what Rama is telling. Rama is telling. All these days we did not know the limitation of this life. Vedanta tries to appeal and bring it to your life, to your brain, to your understanding. More and more you understand. I have told you, all your activities should become minimum. Absolutely essential. Why? Because you are all in the Grahastha Ashrama. Okay, minimum. In keeping to your age, it has to be. That's why old people should not be like young people. Should not be. Should not. Respect your age and be like that. But not maximum life is for other things. Life. Every type of entertainment, I am also a member in that. In that also I am a member. Here also I am a member. For everything I am a member. Picnic also I am a member. What nonsense, I can't understand. Everywhere. When is this mind going to withdraw from all these things? Is there a time or not? When it will happen? That's why other people don't have exposure to all these things. When you have an exposure, I am talking what Rama is telling, please. It is not my personal thing. This is what Rama means. But whose mind has withdrawn and understood what is the life purpose and attained that, Rama said they are the real people who have made their life. Made their life. Understand? They have made. Which? This human birth. This is what a human is supposed to do. Whose vision? Our Shastra's vision. That is why our country was like that. What? Not materially progressed. Because the vision of our country was, and our culture was, spiritual progress. For whom? For we human beings. Human beings. So why our country was backward? So people can blame. It's all because of our religion. Yes. Because its vision was for every human birth. This is the final. That is only in our Desham. Bharata Desham. Whereas in all other countries, in all other religion, they think life is for pleasure seeking and enjoyment. Now you can understand why they are like that, why we were like that. But we keep them as the particularly standard and say we are backward. We were there. It is all because of our Shastra. So our Shastra is totally non-progressive. Non-progressive. You are right. You are right. If that is the end, we are non-progressive. Now you can understand why we were like that. Because the vision of our Shastra, Manushya Janma is meant for attaining this. Attaining this. That's what Rama is telling here. Rama is telling. Understand it, sir? That is the meaning you all should understand particularly. All of them is no. So, Yena Jivitena Paraya is now Sthanam Prapyate Prapyam Yena Bhuyo. And not only that, Yena na Shochyate. By which Jivanam and attainment na Shochyate Sokacha Avasardaye. This is what entire Gita Bhagavan has told. Panditaha na Anushochanti. Anushochanti. That's right. Yellabha naparam labam manyate adhikam tataha. That is the labam here. That is what is attained. There is nothing greater than this. That is the understanding Bhagavan himself has told you. Why? Yasmin sthito na dukkena gurunapina vichalyate na chochyate. Hence Bhagavan told you, what is this yogam? Samvidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga samhitam. Sanichayena yoktavyaha yogo anirvinna chetasa. Bhagavan has told you. So don't think it is all Rama telling. Bhagavan has told you, language is slightly different. That's all, nothing else. But yes and sar is one and the same. That is the yoga. Which we all must understand. So otherwise, as Rama says, our life is dukkha sanyogam samsaram. That is, samsaram is dukkasya prapakam. But we think sukha prapakam, run after dukkam, dukkam, dukkam all the time. Thinking that is all sukham. That's what Rama is telling. Why people don't seem to understand? They don't seem to understand. That's what it is. So who is a Viveki? Understood. Buddhu jaisa दुख के पीछे सुख करके भागता है, कोई बुद्धू बड़ा, मेरा बुद्धू मैं समझ गया, इसके लिए उधर नहीं जाने का, भाई वापस आओ, वापस आओ. You must understand. That's what we must understand. That's what it is. That's why this body is meant for what? We all should understand. That's what is very much essential, which people think is the best equipment for pleasure seeking and enjoyment. That's what everybody thinks. But our Shastra's vision is totally different. I'll tell you next section all that. Okay, please. Now we will see particularly. Okay. So, what is the thing that is a Jivitam Uchyate vai? Not only attain, but after attainment, no more dukkam. Whereas you see now compare. दुनिया में आदमी लोग बहुत प्राप्ति करके लेता है. You attain so many things. But after that, what happens? Sometimes that itself is the contributory factor for your dukkam. Is it or not? पहला ये नहीं था, बहुत अच्छा था, ये आया कि भी से हो गया, है कि नहीं? So many times, many things in our life. You cannot say these are all too exaggeration. I don't think like that. That's what you must all understand. Whereas this is a prapti attained, you are totally free from shokam, positively ever peaceful, ever happy, ever fulfilled. So unless you see the comparison, you will not understand why our Shastra talks about it. That's why Bhagavan told you, Atmani eva Atmana tushtaha. Understand? All the time Bhagavan has told you, dukkeshu anudvignamana. All the things which Bhagavan has told you, what is the plus point of all the things? So that is what Rama is telling here, which Gita has told you particularly. Now, when this is there, what about other jivanam? Rama is comparing, which I have been telling you. Rama is telling, Rama, what have you say about other jivanam? People are all living in nowhere better than this, Rama says. What is that? Now see. Taravo pihi jivanti jivanti mriga pakshinaha sajivati mano yasya manane nana jivati. The nana separately, manane nana, no, manane nana jivati. Double, that nana is double. Two na you have to separate it. Particularly. Now, first of all, Rama says, he, because, karan. Rama is giving karan. Rama, aisa ka mantat, baki ka जीवन नाही का? फक्त हे लोकांचं जीवन म्हणतात का? दुसरं कोणी जीवन काय जगत नाही का? दूसरे लोग जहाँ जीता नहीं क्या दुनिया में? ये लोग को बात में सिर्फ बोलता है क्यों? रामा से तरवा भी जीवन. तरवा म्हणजे वृक्ष, वृक्ष लता सर्व है ना. सर्व जीते का नाही? जिंदा है, जगतो है. तो पण आहे तुमच्या बरोबर आहे की नाही? किती मोठा मोठा झाड ते आपण पण आहोत, तो पण आहे. ते पण जीवन साधू. त्यांना काय काय पाहिजे सर्व भेटतो. त्यांना पण कसा भेटायचा त्यांना पण माहिती आहे. सर्व प्राप्त करून घेतात आहे का नाही? कधी कधी तुम्ही देतो, तुम्ही नाही दिलं तर त्यांना माहिती आहे कुठून घ्यायचं आहे की नाही? That's why you keep your plant in a corner. ऐसे ये लोग किधर लाके रखा है, हमको चाहिए थोड़ा रोशनी, जाता है उधर तक है क्या नहीं? That's why it knows how to get it. Knows how to get it. That's why they want water. If they don't get, the roots keep on traveling everywhere for getting water. They are jivanti. They are jivanti. Understand? वन में सब झाड़ कैसा जीता है, वो लोग को मालूम है कैसा जीने का. जीत वो लोग सब. So Taravaha abhi jivanti. They exist. They survive. They live in this world. Rama says. Now another group like equivalent to us, particular jivanti mruga pakshina. The other variety similar to us is mruga pakshi. All janwar pakshi. Then what to talk our friend mosquito, ant and other fellows. They are all living. Kitna varieties. So many varieties. Are they not surviving? They are all surviving. In their survival, even झाड we can tell, त्यांच्या पण कुटुंब असतात. झाडाचं कुटुंब नाही का? त्यांच्या जवळ पण आपला आपला लहान लहान सर्व येतोय. आणि काय प्राणीचं काय सांगायचं? त्याचं पण कुटुंब आहे. आई बाबा बाळ मुलं आणि त्यांच्या पालन पोषण करते का नाही? पक्ष्यांच्या आहे, कुत्रांच्या आहे, सर्वांच्या आहे. आपण मात्र कुटुंब चालवतो. त्याला चालवतोय का? त्याच वाट रामा एक असते. पण ते काय, त्याला काय कॉलेजमध्ये नाही जायचं, ऑफिसमध्ये नाही जायचं, स्वयंपाक करायचं का नाही. ते तुमच्या जीवनाच्या पद्धत आहे, त्यांच्या जीवनाच्या पद्धत वेगळं. पण दोघे काय एकी हक्का हे संसारामध्ये दोघे बरोबर जगतोय बाबा. जगतो जगतो जगतो. That's what Rama is telling. That's why we have told you that sloka, Tattvabodha sloka, I told you at that time. Understand what is common? Particularly Akara Nidra Vaya Maitunani samani chayetani nirnam pashunam. I quoted all the things in Tattva Bodha, which I don't think you will remember. You will not remember. Understand? So what is common? There is something is not a paila. Ai Baba Sarvana आहे. आणि सर्व जन्म घेऊन येतो. आपण तो आला, तो पण आला. कामुळे आई बाबा आहे म्हणून आलो आपण. सर्व. That is all it is. Parents are the cause for children to be born. So they also got parents, they are born. We are also parents, we are born. Common or not? Sarika hai. तुल्य, there is no difference. आणि जन्माला आला एक दिवस ते पण मरण पावता आपण सुद्धा पावणार. आहे का नाही? आपल्याला कोणी मारून टाकतात त्या लोकांना सुद्धा मारून टाकतात. दो पण also common. Understand it, sir? Both are there. So this is first thing particularly. Janma, Marana. In between, there are बाळपणे, everybody has got. We also got. Then वाढतो, that is there. मध्ये काय? त्यांना रोग, जखमी झालं, सर्व होतं की नाही? त्या लोकांना येतोय. त्यांच्या पर्टिक्युलर युवा, त्यांना लग्न झाला, त्यांच्या पण होतात. त्यांच्याप्रमाणे लग्न. आम्ही कधी कधी तुम्ही लग्न घालतो त्यांना. गाडवेच्या लग्न म्हणून म्हणतात ना सर्व. आता वी डू समथिंग लाईक दॅट. लग्न सर्व आहे सर्वांना. अँड देन दे हॅव गॉट देअर ओन कुटुंब. They also take care of their offspring, children, in their own way. Too. That is the meaning. That means that concern, worry they also got. They try to protect their offspring. We also do that. But our way is quite different, their way. But common is what common. Understand it? That's what Rama means. But in between, the dukkham is there, sukham is also there. Pleasures are there for them also in their own way. In their own way, they have got their own pleasure. You want air-conditioned room. Buffalo wants what? Cool water. Hippopotamus also wants. Everybody wants. What about our particularly the pig, the local pig? It also wants somewhere around. Kitna अच्छा है बोलता है वो. If it's all available. We want our own way of pleasures and other things. For all our work, what is body? It does not. They also want. And dog also want a cozy corner. It chooses nice corner. It also goes. You also choose a cozy corners. You also do. Everybody does. Understand? So that Rama says, Mrga Pakshinaha api जीवंती. तो आप जीने में क्या बड़ा बात है वैसा. So you will say, I told you, कॉलेज में जाते हैं तुमको जाना पड़ता है, क्या करूं? वो लोग को नहीं जाने का खाना पीना होता उसका, तुमको नहीं तो नहीं होगा. नॉट ओनली कॉलेज में जाना, नौकरी करना, इतना मेहनत करके खाना पड़ता है. वो लोग को इतना मेहनत नहीं है. तो भगवान उसके लिए रखा है बहुत कुछ. एंड दे नो वेयर टू गेट, हाउ टू गेट. बट यू आर गेटिंग इट. दैट्स व्हाई ह्यूमन लाइफ इज लिटिल. दो यू गेट, दैट्स व्हाई यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड. If you go more and more in higher status in office promotion, it looks, it is easy life. Is it easy life? More responsibility, more strain. That's what is life. That's why we are also in the whole creation, it is a promotion human life. When promotion is more, responsibility and work is also equally more and difficult. That's what you must understand. In education, lower class is very easy. As you go higher and higher, you have to study more, effort is more. It is a simple thing in life. That is why in human life, for the basic things also, we have to strive too much. And that's why our happiness is also equally seems to be very difficult compared to animals. Understand it, sir? Why you got a promotion. So this is what we must understand. But Rama says, all of them are living. What is their greatness about? Particularly. That's why our Shastra says, a human can become human only. Jnanam adhikam manushyana. What is important is this buddhi given to you. You must know where it is to be used. How many we are all using, no? Our buddhi for what? खाना पीने के लिए. दूसरा क्या? All inventions, everything for what? Science has progressed. Everything for what? Our standard of living to improve. That's all nothing else. Each live. This enjoyment life. That's all sorts of things have come. Which itself is a nuisance. Is it or not? Everything is becoming a nuisance. For whom? For you only. Whatever has come is a nuisance for you. Initially useful, after some time useless nuisance. That's what is come. This is what we must understand. That's why Rama says the buddhi, when it is not used properly, you use the buddhi to get into more and more trouble. Nothing else. That is what is going on. Understand itself. They created nuclear power, they don't know where. Pakistan nuclear power, kiska haath mein jayega, they are worried now. Understand? They are worried. So who created? America started nuclear power and he supplied to everybody. Lagta hai kyo? Why? They are all things. You must understand. Everywhere it is like that only. Understand? You give something to your child, then you are afraid. Abhi kya karega malum hai, kya karega malum hai, kya karega malum hai. You are afraid about that. Same thing is the thing in life. Everybody is like that only. So that is what Rama is telling particularly, he says now. So who is Jivati? You have to take positively. Saha Jivati. Particularly. First take positively. Saha Jivati. Kara kon jagto. Saha Jivati. Yasya manaha mananena Jivati. Understand? Mananena Jivati. Positively. Rama says, really one who lives is, if you are a human, if your mind is in the mananam called Atma Chintanam, that is the life, the truth. That person is the real life, which Rama told earlier. Because you put effort to gain, that called mananam, chintanam, all this effort. Mokshaya etate, that person is the real life, the real life. Whereas, saha yasya manaha manane na jivati. Manane na jivati. Saha na jivati. That person doesn't live. So Geeta ne, kaun sa life? A manushya janma is not living. Khara manushya ne काय kasa janma jagla पाहिजे होता. तसा नाही जगला. पण कसा जगला हो? जानवर सारखा. That is our idea. That is the meaning. So that person did not live as a human should live. When you don't live like human, who are you? You are only animal. But I told you, we are worse than animal, but this is common to animal. Why? They are also enjoying, we are also enjoying. Because we think our life is only for this. Breeding and enjoying. Breeding, enjoying. That's what we think. That's what, nothing else. What else is there? You think very well. You may build a bungalow or particularly multi-storied building, all sorts of things you may do. But ultimately, what for all these things? Net result is only enjoyment, pleasure, comfort. These are all things. You think? It is not an exaggeration. Think. What is the net end? What is the end of everybody? That's all, nothing else. ये सब जमा के इधर छोड़ के निकल जाता है सब लोग. How many emperors have come and gone away? What have they achieved? Understand? Some people created war and went away. Some people created peace and went away. These are all the things that is the next history. What else it is? Nothing else. But what is your lot? Come back again in some form or the other. That's what Rama is telling. Understand itself. Okay. Now Rama again says now. So we are living with this body. Another example Rama is telling. Sharira bila vishrantai Vishadaha pradayibihi Logaira piyate raudrai Yalairiva spanadirakha. Now Rama is telling this life which people lead, ultimately they become victims for rogam. Rogam. That is why samsaram eva rogam. That's why this life is called bhava rogam. Bhava rogam. That's what Rama is telling here. particularly it is now. Sharira bila vishrantaihi. They are all vishrantaha. The other person is vishranta where? Understand? So earlier Rama told particularly all those people particularly. They are the people who are really vishrantaha. Vijñāta vijñēya vishrantaha vitate pate. Compared to them, where are is our vishranti? Rama is telling here. Sharira bila vishranta. Shariram is this body. Bilam means a whole dwara. Undiracha dwara. That is called bila. Bola mantat na. This house is house. But this also bola for us. This is a bilam. Become. Now Sanskrit bilam means a whole. A whole. So particularly this is the whole. All pakshi in the evening is what you must understand. Early morning pakshis come from where? Where do we come from? Where the ants come from? You see the ants? They are coming. Like that early morning from where the human beings come? Apna. Particularly द्वार से किधर everybody comes. शाम को सब उधर जाते हैं. Morning. No, Swamiji, we are coming from bungalow, flat and other. That is your particularly. A rat also will say, that is my bungalow. If it says, what are you going to say? A pakshi will say, this is my bungalow. Which floor? I am in the 7th floor. You can say, understand itself. So everybody has got their own. If you want to give a terminology, you can give the terminology. But net result is what? Some hole we have to go inside. Understand itself. When the night comes, everybody is in the hole. You don't see out. Rat also goes, everybody goes and disappears. Early morning they are out. So like that, every jiva has got another hole. This is called in Tattva Bodha Visa Bhoga Ayatanam Shariram. In our Shastra, Ayatanam means a resting place, a dwelling place. That is called Bodha Ayatanam. So Sharirameva Ayatanam. Bhagavan has given you one house. But you want a house for this house, that's a problem. Like you buy a car is for you. But you buy a house for the car. That's called garage, parking lot. These are all the things we have got. Everything has to have something or the other, is it or not? You buy material, they must have a house in the house, cupboard. Understand? Everything. And you have ornament, it should have a house. That is called deposit lockers. That is another house. Like this, our life goes on and on. You collect money, they should have house, bank, somewhere. हर एक चीज के लिए दूसरा घर. So like that, where are we, the jivas? Sharira bila vishrantaha. We are all at present vishrantaha. Sharirameva bilam tasmin vishrantaha. First, is it or not? Apan kute aho? Me career. But Rama says, no. You are occupying a place called, this house called, this shariram. There only Vishranti. सुबह इससे उठ के बाहर जाता है. ये भी जाता है. Like you take the car, then what you do? Park the car. Then you get out. Understand? Like that. ये है. मगर आप इससे हमेशा बगर जाते किधर? उधर इधर. Understand? You are not here. इधर से सब जगह अंशी से भर गया. ओ उधर देखता है, उधर गया अभी. और सोच के किधर जाता है कुछ पता नहीं. इधर आई नहीं है. That's what we are all. घर से बगर निकलता है जैसा. We keep on always like Shankaracharya say, like particularly the birds start shuttling out here and there. We with the mind shuttle out here and there all over. चिंता है दुनिया पूरा भटकने वाले लोग, सब लोग इधर किधर नहीं जाता है. If you know Swargam, you will go there also for 1 minute there also. Understand? So हमेशा इधर नहीं है. जैसे इधर क्या होता है मालूम नहीं है. अरे क्या हो गया? ओ हम वो सोचता था, इधर नहीं था. क्या बोला तुमने? That's why you are not here. उसको लगता था तुम है इधर. अच्छा तुम सुना क्या बोला तुमने, तुम क्या करता था? नहीं वो उसको बारे में सोचता तो So where are you? Sharira bila vishrantaha, but out. Like rat going, cat going, everybody, we are always here and there running about. That is what is our life. But Rama says, Sharira bila vishrantaha, vishrantaihi particularly. Now, in this Shariram itself, we are there. Along with our company is Raudraihi Rogaihi Vishadaha Pradadibihi Apiyate. Understand? Though you are in the Shariram, Shariram gets another companion. Uska saath mein rehne wala saathi dene ke liye who comes there particularly. Vishadaha Pradai. Visha आणि त्यामुळे जलन. दाहम मीन्स जलन, चलता है. Burning means rogam, suffering. That is called vishadaha pradayadihi. All of them. Rogaihi, raudraihi. Severe diseases. All sorts of diseases which afflicts this body, and you are there inside the body. That's why everything lagto mala. That's opinion. Everything. So particularly, आपीयते surrounded. Particularly, चारों ओर घेरा के आपको अंदर रख दिया है, आप बीच में हैं. चारों ओर ऐसा अनेक प्रकार का आप लोगों को घेरा किया, surrounded, enveloped. That's called आपीयते. How this is the life of people. Their Jeevitam Rama compares other people. How Iva, like even particularly. So, Vana Anilaha Vyalaihi Apiva Apiyate. So, Vyalaihi Iva. Vyalaihi means sarpa. So, Anilaihi Valaha Apiyate. The usage is like that. Vana Anilaha, forest fire. Bush fire. Now around there lot of particular vyala, sarpa. Vyala means sarpa. Any creature, Rama uses serpent. That's why they are also in the hole. But when there is fire, what happens? They try to come out and they get burned. Because the heat they cannot stand. They come out. That's why in our Shastra, we will always say in our country, the snakes are all inside to some extent cool. But when rain comes, it creates the heat. That's why they all come out. That's why they will say, first rain, if at all village and all don't go out, lot of snakes will come out. Because they cannot stand the heat. The heat is too much. They come out. Understand? Like that only cockroaches, everybody. When there is too much heat, all cockroaches come out. Everybody comes out. So like that, you also suffering here by all these things. You don't know how to come out. At least they know how to come out. We don't know how to go out. We suffer here. That is our life, Rama says particularly. Now, another example Rama is giving. All these things, what are they doing? Another example. Udaharana. Noonam nigaranayashu Ganagardhamanaratam Akurmarjharakeneva Maranenavalokyate. This is now Rama is telling we are ever particularly being watched and waiting for a chance. मौका देखता है. कौन? मरणेन अवलोक्यते. मरण आप लोग को देखते बैठा है. किसको? एक शरीर में बैठा वाला आपको. मरणः अवलोक्यते. For what it looks particularly, he says now, Noonam, definitely, sure, Nakki. Understand? Nakki, sure, Noonam. Ashu Nigaranaya. Ashu Shigram. Laukaras. जल्दी जल्दी. Nigaranam, grasanam, chewing. Chow, chow, chow. Not really. I don't know what you do. Paramatama. Chewing, what they say for that? Tonda ka karta hai, क्या बोलता है? Whatever it is, that is called nigaranam. Nigaranam means grinding. Understand? Nigaranam, गिरनी म्हणतात ना, like that. अंदर मुंह में डाल के को करता है ना, all those things. That is all. All the things. That is what nigaranaya. To particularly chew. Death wants to chew. In our Upanishad it is said, death has got a jaws. Mukti Upayam. As though the Mukti has got a lion like a simha sarka moon. त्याच्या आत गेलं. So there is a statement in the Upanishad, Mrityu Mukhat Pramuchyate. If you do this, you are out of the Mrityu Mukam. You will not get in there. Otherwise, Mrityu will chew you. Finish it off. Finish it off. So that is why here, Maranam is the particular thing which is constantly what पाहतो? कधी भेटणार हा? काय चांगला आपलं जेवण तयार होतो. आल्यावर कला करायचं. त्यांचा पोट एवढा मोठा आहे, कधी त्यांना तो त्यांच्या बुक्स जात नाही हो म्हणून खातात बसतात. तू मरण मरण मृत्यू मृत्यू मृत्यू. Devouring everything. Devouring everything. Mrityu, understand it. That's what you must know. That's why Bhagavan told you. Where? 11th chapter. Arjuna asked, Krishna ye kya? Lelikya se gratamana samanta. That's what is here. Understand it, sir. That nigaranam itself is gratanam, gratanam, gratanam. Swallowing and chewing and swallowing. Lokan samagran vadanair jvalabditi. Tejopi rapurya jagat samagram. Arjuna told all this. And what do you do? लेलिक्य से. बीच बीच में आपको मजा आता है. आइसक्रीम पाना जैसा चाटता है. क्या क्या करता है आप? से कौन है तुम इधर आया? हम ऐसा पूछा नहीं है. हम तो कुछ विश्व रूप बोला तुमने. सृष्टि करता है, पालन करता है, सब पूछा. ये क्या बीच में दिखाता है? हमको नहीं चाहिए. आप कौन है ये? अर्जुना asked the question. अर्जुना asked, what is all this, Krishna? ये क्या बात है? ये सब दिखाता है तुम. तो भगवान कहते अर्जुना ये भी मेरा एक रूप है. तेरे को मालूम नहीं. हम ऐसा भी है दिखाने के लिए लाया. विश्व रूप में ये भी एक रूप है मेरा. अंडरस्टैंड? कालोस्मि लोक क्षयकृत प्रवृद्धः लोकान समाहर्तुम इह प्रवृत्तः. I am here to completely withdraw everything. I projected out of me. I have to take everything inside. When I come Samhara Murti, this is what I am. This is what I am. That Samhara Murti itself is this Mrityu. Bhagavan told you in the 10th chapter, Mrityu sarvagarachagam udbhavaccha bhavishyata. So you think Mrityu means somebody else. Bhagavan says, I only come in the form of Mrityu. I only come as the Srishti. Everything I am only. Why? Because there cannot be anybody. Everything is me. Every niyama is me. I take different form. That's why I told you. We are all thinking, Bhagavan means Rama, Krishna, mandir mein baitha hai. That is one. But Bhagavan is 24 hours, 365 days, ever there in different form like this, in this creation called Niyati. Cosmic law is Bhagavan. Cosmos is Bhagavan. Cosmic law is another form of Bhagavan. That is what we don't understand. That's what Bhagavan revealed from 7th chapter to 11th chapter, which you are supposed to understand. सुन के गीता हो गया नहीं. ये सब समझ के भगवान का बारे में अपना समझ जरा बदलना चाहिए. तो इसके लिए भगवान सिर्फ मंदिर में, वैकुंठ में, कैलाश में करके बैठने का नहीं है. बदलना चाहिए. इसके लिए सब बताया है. वो तो अर्जुन को दिखाए ना, अपने लिए क्या है सब. ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है. Understand? एक वीडियो शो कुछ नहीं है, तो सुन के क्या देख के सोने का, थोड़ा आइसक्रीम भी खा के सो जाने का. No, no. Bhagavad Gita and other things are not for that. To understand more about the life, the world, everything. And then change. Understand more about Bhagavan. Change. If you are all sadhakas, that is what is expected. Not remain as you are unscathed. No. That's wrong. That should not be. Then only the samsara nivritti will come. Otherwise, no. It is not going to be. That's what you must understand. Rama is telling all of them here. That's what Rama is telling. Okay, particularly, so all of them, Vyalairiva Vananilaha. So here what happens now? All the thing that is there. Now, Nunam Nigranayasu Ghana Gardhamana Ghana Gardhama means your particular strong garva, strong pride, strong greed, everything. That's called Ghana Gardhama, the personality. Where you have got particularly Atyasha, Ahankara, pride, garva, they are all with this you are there. That you, this type of you are being now everything how you are. Akuhu, particularly Avalokyate. Yatha, particularly Marjaraka Avalokyate. Marjara, cat. Manjara, Maharashtra. English, cat. Avalokyate, Pagato. Looks at Akuhu, Undira, rat. Chuaku. Manjar, Chuakada kada. Oh, तू छान ये असं म्हणते का? हा, तो आत गेला तरी हा येऊ दे, माझा जेवण आहे आज चांगलं, ते येऊ दे, सोडणार नाही, वाट पाहू. वाट पाहणे कोण अवलोक्यते. आल्यावर बस कला लाईक दॅट मरण इज वेटिंग फॉर अस. वाट पाहतो आपला, हे आपला हातात येणार आहे, आपला पोट भरायला. लाईक दॅट इज द जीवन ऑफ यू. That is why the sword of death is hanging around us above and all the time. But we don't think so. No. Nothing will happen. Chalo. That is what it is. So this is all Rama says. But still, people not knowing, oblivion to all these things, they are running about in the world thinking this is the purpose of our life. That's what we should understand. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhaveet. Om Shanti Shanti.